If you live in the city of Las Vegas, you're going to be voting for a new mayor very soon. In fact, early voting starts in 2 weeks. There are 18 people trying to win the seat being vacated by Oscar Goodman, and among them, Victor Chaltiel, who sits down with station owner Jim Rogers as we go inside Nevada.
Well, Victor, welcome. You know, you and I have known each other a couple of months now, and we've talked about your running for mayor and your reasons for it. But tell the public and tell me again, why do you want to be the mayor of Las Vegas?
Jim, thank you, first of all, for inviting me here. As you know, I'm a totally different candidate from all the other candidates. I have very sincerely only one goal. As we are saying in our TV ads and commercials, to get Las Vegas back to work and back to business. Like everybody in Las Vegas, really, I want the city that I love and the country that I love and has given me so much over 38 years now to shine again, I think I have the experience to achieve this goal.
Because let's talk about your experience. First of all, let's start. You were born in Tunisia.
Yes.
You were educated in France.
Yes.
And then you went to Harvard. You got an MBA at Harvard.
Yes, the American dream. I achieved the American dream.
Absolutely. I couldn't have gotten close to there with a shotgun. But talk about that education and when that was and how you've brought that along in the business adventures or ventures that you've been in.
Okay, obviously, you know, sincerely, this was essential. Without education and without Harvard being so generous with me, giving me some scholarships also, and not only admitting me, but giving me some scholarship to attend the school, I would not be here today. I would not be running for mayor. But Harvard has opened for me the doors of American business. I worked for a company for more than 18 years, Baxter Laboratories, and the generosity of Americans, their fair-mindedness, openness, has been unbelievable. You can imagine I have an accent now. What was my accent 25 or 30 years ago? And in spite of this great company, one of the great companies in America, has promoted me 9 times in 18 years. They were so generous, so open. Americans are focused on results. This is why I want to be mayor. I want to bring results, action, get jobs, not just promise to do it, but based on my experience, get results for the city.
Do your contacts in the business world, wouldn't they help you immeasurably?
I hope so. I don't know. I hope so. I count on I will appreciate every help that I can get. But I think it's more related to what I've accomplished in my life before. I've been in many businesses. When I got into the business, I knew nobody. And I worked very hard. I'm known for working very hard and getting results.
The businesses you've been in are very sophisticated, am I not right?
Yes.
Talk about those.
Well, it's medical care, and at Baxter, for instance, I became president. You can imagine a French-born guy, president of their artificial organs division. This is a division dealing with dialysis and open heart surgery, very complicated products, very sophisticated. And I remember when the chairman of the company called me on Sunday night to tell me, Victor, next morning you are president of the division. He had some problem there. He needed to be resolved. You know, I said, Vern, I can't even speak English properly. Are you sure this is a domestic division? This is working with Americans. He said, Victor, I trust you. You have got results for me. You go ahead and fix the problems. That's who I am. I am somebody who gets results. I work very hard. I trust the people working with me. I work as a team with people. You know, in this division, I essentially work with the same people who were there. You know, I did not start firing people left and right, and I essentially did what I had to do. And we got beautiful results, which allowed me to be promoted further to head of the international division and to group vice president, etc. So I think the listeners today here should realize that this is the type of person I am. I want to be mayor to get results for the city, to get the job done. And the job is to create jobs for Las Vegans. As you know, the situation here is a disaster. I mean, not only is it 15% unemployment, but the underemployment, and even beyond the huge underemployment, people have less business. I have friends who are lawyers, who are various professions, said, Victor, my business is down 40%.
What's been your contact with Las Vegas businesses over the last 8 or 10 years? And how do you know the business community?
Well, it has been limited. I do not belong to the elite of the business community. I have one very close friend, which is a personal close friend. There is no business connections whatsoever between us because of our kids. Our kids are in the same class, same age, same school, and they are our neighbors. This is Mr. and Mrs. Sheldon Adelson. They are very, very close friends of our family. But apart from this, I really don't have a lot of very close connection with the business community. This is why I came to see you first, a few months ago, because I was told, and I knew you as head of UNLV, higher education system. So, I've been more involved. I created a company here which never asked for anything, never asked for the help of the city or anybody.
Tomorrow, let's talk more about your qualifications.
Good.
It's fascinating.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.